1897. Beyond mountains, 2,000 miles north from civilization, the cry was gold. All over the world, 1 million people laid plans to go. 100,000 actually set out the Chilkoot Pass. This scene, above all others, remained in my father's mind to his dying day. Here on Lake Bennett, at the head of the Yukon River, 20,000 men built 7,000 homemade boats. The mountains behind, Dawson ahead, 500 miles to the north. Most of them were too late. They found almost everything staked: valleys, hills, even moose pastures. Here on a wedge of frozen swamp, not far from the Arctic Circle, a weird and exotic city sprang up. Dawson was feeding on gold.
Ich sehe es glitzern, Falco, ganz viel Gold.
As I was panning for gold at Bonanza Creek, and finally, look at this.
Das heutige Dawson City ist eine Museumsstadt, in der Touristen das Leben der Goldgräber strapazenfrei nachempfinden können.
Guten Tag, mein Name ist Eldo. Ich habe hier in Kanada 4 Jahre Deutsch studiert und darum wollte ich mit vielen deutschen Menschen jeden Tag sprechen. I'd like to welcome you folks from Germany over to the Yukon, to Dawson City and to Whitehorse. There's a direct flight now with Condor Air from Frankfurt to Whitehorse, and it's only 9 hours. I have been on it. It's absolutely amazing. And is that good enough? Or is that too much bullshit?
No, it's good.
Gerade mal 3 Minuten gedauert.
Wir sind endlich in Alaska, einem US-Bundesstaat, der 4-mal so groß ist wie Deutschland, aber nur 700.000 Einwohner hat. Hinter mir sind der Gletscher und der Gletscher und da haben wir eine Hiking-Tour gebucht auf dem Gletscher.
And the first move is to go underneath your toe. Small little vertical. You're welcome. We're here on the Root Glacier. This is a 7-mile long glacier at the confluence of the Kennecott Glacier, which is a 27-mile long glacier, or about 40 kilometers for most of the world. And as we're looking up Glacier, we're looking at the Stairway Icefall, one of the largest ice falls in the world, about 2,300 meters of vertical ice.
The tanker Exxon Valdez, gouged by a reef, more than 8.5 million gallons, poured into Prince-William-Sound, a prime fishing and recreation area. A 5-mile-long oil slick is moving out to sea. Alaska is assessing what environmental impact the spill could have on Prince-William-Sound.
This was 28 years ago.
Wir sind im Valdez und haben den Pazifik erreicht.
And we booked a glacier and wildlife tour on the Prince-William-Sound.